Hey everybody, welcome back to Bring Me the Boa. Today I'm doing something a little bit different, trying a new thing. I'm inside for a video for once. This video is one that I've been wanting to do for about a month now, but I just haven't really gotten around to it just because I've been busy with school. Finally got on winter break about a week ago, and then work's just been busy since then, so because of that I haven't been able to really have a whole lot of time to make videos, but now that I have a bit more free time, especially for like about the next week and a half, I'm definitely going to be filming some more videos. So, without further ado, the video that I've been wanting to make has actually been about what I got at the Reptile Expo this past November. And that shouldn't be a surprise that I actually got something. I told a bunch of people in person that I wasn't going to buy anything, but as usual, the expo ends up having something at a very good price that I was wanting for a long time. And to show you guys what I got, it shouldn't be a surprise. I got another hognose. Got it from another breeder I was hoping to meet. Hi. He's being sassy. Don't know if that sound's coming out, but he's puffing. Hi. You know who I am. But, so this delightful snake, he's an Arctic, which I remember mentioning in my other videos that I really wanted to get an Arctic from JMG Reptiles. That's still someday gonna happen, but at the expo I wasn't expecting to even see Arctics, because normally there's just albinos and normals. And, well, we were looking at tables, and it was the last day, or it was the last few hours of the first day, because the expo lasts for 2 days, and I was getting ready to leave, and my mom and I were there. We're just perusing, not really looking to buy, and I was at this table. And also a huge shout out to SoCal Reptiles. They are actually the breeders who produced this wonderful snake, and I also have been wanting to get a snake from them. I didn't even know they were going to be at this expo either, so it was really cool getting to meet them. I didn't talk to them a whole lot because I also had stuff I had to do later in the day. But hopefully next year they'll be there again so I can thank them so much. Hi. And I'll definitely also be putting a link to their Instagram page in the description, as well as tagging the Instagram post with them, just because this snake has been a delight, and I honestly can't thank them enough. But the main part of it that I want to talk about was the expo and the snake. So I've gotten most of the snake out of the way. Here he is. The Arctic morph is said to be a form of exanthism that also has a super form. And exanthic, like I mentioned before, but just to kind of simplify it a little bit better, it's just an animal lacking red and yellow pigments. Now the Arctic is one of those morphs that is a delightful animal to have, especially for someone who wants to breed like I do. You can make a lot of wonderful animals with them, and I'm actually really excited because this is a co-dominant morph, or an incomplete dominant depending on who you ask. But this snake, I was so excited to see one. He's gorgeous. I already know the camera's not doing him justice, but I'm going to try to do my best to get some more footage of him up close so you guys can see him a little bit better. But this morph is one of my favorites, so the fact that I saw it there, and that's a price that I could actually afford too, that was the main reason why I got him. It wasn't just because he was there and it was an impulse buy. Hi. Boop. He was actually a very affordable price. He was only $200, which most Arctics I have seen, low pricing has been about $400 to $450. So I was genuinely excited. I also, while I was at SoCal's table, I also got to see some morphs of hognose I actually haven't gotten to see in person. And there were some that I've seen in books, and they were published in like around the 90s, and there were pictures from the 90s. I haven't even gotten to see the morphs in person. I didn't know if they were still around, or if they were actually classified as other morphs. Like they had a big female on the table, and I think she was a gravel morph. Don't quote me on that because it's been a little bit, but decent sized female. All the animals were super healthy. I definitely recommend SoCal. I've been subscribed to their channel actually on my personal account for, I think it's been 2 years now, 2.5 years. And I knew they were working with Arctics, but I didn't know they were going to be at this expo. So it was a delight. And then I also, while walking around, got to see Dave Kaufman, who is he's a really big person for like reptiles in general, especially on YouTube. And I didn't even get to really talk to him because I wasn't quite sure if it was him or not. I'm like, that has to be him, but I didn't want to accidentally walk up to somebody if it wasn't going to be him, just be like, dude, I love your YouTube channel, I love your videos, and then it to not be him. So I ended up finding out after he posted on Instagram about the Phoenix Reptile Expo and found out it was him. So kind of missed the opportunity to actually get to talk to him, but he also seemed pretty busy. It looked like he was vlogging and videoing the expo, which was something I was thinking about doing but decided not to. And I kind of missed out on a cool shot to just get to talk to him because he's such a knowledgeable guy. So that was just a highlight of the expo, something a little bit extra. But now I'm going to talk a little bit more about the expo and like just sort of my thoughts, I guess. This is something a little bit different. But the Phoenix Reptile Expo, honestly, I have loved going there. Sorry, my tricolors are over there, and I think they're mating right now. But, which is good, because that means I'll have babies in the spring. But, you know, the expo is just a delight to go to. I've always enjoyed going. I've been going since 2010, so it's almost been 10 years of me going to this expo. It's around the same time as my birthday, so usually I have money to spend at the expo, so it always just ends up working out really well. But I also just really enjoy it. I'm going to try to start going to more expos. I went to Repticon a couple years back, and I mentioned that. Actually, would it have been 2? Yeah, it'd been 2 years back about, or year and a half right now. And got to see a bunch of cool animals. This year at the expo was phenomenal. I got to see so many things, and now that I have an appreciation for ball pythons, the show was just amazing. I got to see so many cool animals. My mom even picked up a new ball python, which was an unexpected purchase. But it's a beautiful animal, and honestly, the expo was just amazing this year. There were so many new vendors. I loved getting to see all the new faces. There were people from California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada. You know, most of anyone on like the west side of the country, I've gotten to see most of them now because of the rotating vendors at the expo. But I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to see some of the old vendors, like Camouflage Chameleons. I've always loved talking to them and stopping by. I've gotten 3 Panther Chameleons from them. All of them were amazing animals. Sadly, I can't show them to you because I got a female. She got egg bound, and it was just something that happened. It was kind of a freak incident because she wasn't supposed to be able to produce eggs for another like 3-4 months, and she ended up producing 40. And that's just sometimes the luck of the draw with animals. And it definitely wasn't Camouflage's fault because the other 2 Panther Chameleons I got from them were phenomenal. They had great personalities, great colors to them, and they were extremely healthy too. Both of them lived around to the max, which was about 5 years. Oh God, that's been a long time. But yeah, both lived to 5 years, and that's about the max for Panther Chameleons, so I couldn't have asked for better pets. The male was super, super full of personality, and he had a little bit of sass to him, but like in a good amount. But honestly, the expo just keeps, I enjoy the amount of vendors coming in and going out just because it keeps it a little bit lively, keeps this what's there new. Like, I never really was into pythons or constrictors until this expo. This past year I've been getting used to them as I have ball pythons. I've only had ball pythons for about a year now, and I never really had an appreciation for them until actually owning one. And I got to see some really cool carpet pythons, which I've fallen in love with this one at this pet store that's not far from here, and it was just a gorgeous animal. It was cool getting to see these other variants of them out there. Hi. But the highlight of the expo, the most most memorable animal there, probably the lavender false water cobras from a local pet store. They were pretty, but they were $1,500, so couldn't really afford that. But I also have no clue what they require either. But I also got to see a sunbeam snake for the first time in my life. This expo is just filled with a bunch of very unique animals. So it was just super, super enjoyable. But I'll get some more video of him here soon. And I'll put that after that. I'll put that after this. So before I'm going to get some more video of him. Memory card maxed out. It seems to be a consistent problem I have because I forget to clear out the cards. But yeah, so just want to get some more good shots of him. But I don't know if it'll show, but he has like a really dark colored belly. It's all black, and I just think that looks really cool. Kind of went right back to talking about the snake again, but I can't get over how pretty he is. Honesty, I would 100% recommend SoCal Reptiles. All of their snakes were healthy, and they had some very, very reasonable prices for what they were selling. Like I said, I got him for $200. Most of them around $450, and it was just very fun. It was very cool interacting with them, and well, if I ever need any more snakes and I want someone that's close by, they will definitely be the first place I go for Western Hognoses. Would 100% recommend them. And also can't wait to get this guy to bigger size, because I've heard the Arctics are one of like the most beautiful morphs when they get older, and cameras just don't do them justice. And he's just so pretty as is. I can't wait to see if he changes. If not, honestly, this morph is just one that was on my bucket list. I'm so excited and happy to finally have one. And as you can tell, he's quite a bit smaller than some of my other snakes, with most of them being around like about a foot. Now I think all of them but him are a foot or over. So it's cool to have a new one, especially since with whatever I combine him with will also come out. There's a 25% chance per egg, which is a pretty good chance in my opinion, because if I breed him to, like, let's say my normal female, 25% will come out looking like him, 25%, or not 25%, 75% will come out looking like her. And since he's het albino, any albino babies that I could produce in the future, I can breed with him, and they will come out albino. So I can get Arctic albinos with this. So it's cool for me to be able to have a morph that is so widely used in so many different combinations, and even the super variant of Arctics are just so breathtaking that I'm just genuinely excited to have this morph. But if you liked the video, like and subscribe, all that, and following this little typical YouTube spiel, I'll show footage of him. But yeah, comment anything you liked in the video, comment, subscribe. Some people are saying, like, tell people to hit the bell notification so you guys are notified. But I'm trying to become a little bit more like a YouTuber, because my last few videos didn't really turn out that way, and I'm also just trying to increase the overall quality. The aforementioned channels, by the way, will also be in the description, just because I feel like they deserve a lot more recognition, and if I can help them get subscribers, it'd be great. And then also, I forgot to mention, finally hit 20, guys. Finally hit 20 subscribers. I'm actually really surprised and happy about that, because YouTube actually took away about 20 subscribers from me when I first started the channel. So I'm honestly, thank you guys for the support. It means so much to me. But yeah, just thought that'd be a good way to end the video. So have a good day, and thanks for subscribing. Thank you for your continued support.